Peyton Williams Manning is a former American football quarterback who played 18 seasons in the National Football League. Considered to be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, he spent the majority of his career with Indianapolis Colts before playing his last 4 seasons for the Denver Broncos. Manning played college football for the University of Tennessee, leading the Tennessee Volunteers to the 1997 SEC championship in his senior season. He is the second son of former NFL quarterback Archie Manning and older brother of New York Giants quarterback Eli Manning. Manning was selected by the Indianapolis Colts as the first overall pick in the 1998 NFL Draft. From 1998 to 2010, he improved the fortunes of the struggling Colts franchise and helped transform them into playoff contenders, leading the team to 8 division championships, 2 AFC championships, and 1 Super Bowl, the franchise's first since 1971, as well as the first since relocating to Indianapolis. After undergoing neck surgery that forced him to miss the entire 2011 season, Manning was released by the Colts and signed with the Denver Broncos, serving as the Broncos' starting quarterback from 2012 to 2015. His tenure saw the Broncos reach the top of the division each year, and his playing career concluded with a victory in Super Bowl 50. Manning holds many NFL records, including combined regular and postseason career wins, AP MVP awards, Pro Bowl appearances, 4,000-yard passing seasons, passing yards, and touchdown passes, a 2-time Super Bowl winner and the most valuable player of Super Bowl 41. Manning is also the only quarterback to start the Super Bowl for 2 different franchises more than once each, and the only starting quarterback to win a Super Bowl with 2 different franchises. During a 2009 Monday Night Football game, Manning received the nickname "The Sheriff" from color commentator John Gruden due to his tendency to audible prior to the snap, and he was one of the most recognizable and parodied players in the NFL. Teams led by Manning typically utilized the hurry-up offense in place of the standard huddle. High school career. Manning attended Isidore Newman School in New Orleans, Louisiana, and led the football team to a 34-5 record during his 3 seasons as starter. He was named Gatorade Circle of Champions National Player of the Year and Columbus Touchdown Club National Offensive Player of the Year in 1993. While at Newman, he began wearing the number 18 in honor of his older brother Cooper, who was forced to give up football due to spinal stenosis. Younger brother Eli also wore the number when he became starting quarterback. Newman has since retired the number 18 jersey, and it can be seen hanging in the school gym. Manning was among the most sought-after high school players in the country and was recruited by about 60 colleges, led by Florida, Florida State, LSU, Michigan, Tennessee, Texas, Texas A&M, and his father's alma mater, Ole Miss. College career. Manning chose to play college football for the University of Tennessee Volunteers. Some were surprised that he did not pick the Ole Miss Rebels, for whom his father Archie played. He became Tennessee's all-time leading passer with 11,201 yards and 89 touchdowns and won 39 of 45 games as a starter, breaking the Southeastern Conference record for career wins. As a freshman, Manning began the season as the 3rd-string quarterback. In the season opener against UCLA, Manning was one of 3 quarterbacks to come off the bench after starter Jerry Colquitt suffered a season-ending injury on the 7th play of the game. However, Manning wasn't able to generate any offense and was pulled from the game. During the season's fourth game against Mississippi State, starter Todd Helton got injured and Manning took over. The Vols lost 24-21, but Manning was named the team's starter and remained so for the rest of his college career. In his first start, the following week against Washington State, the Vols won 10-9. They won all but one of the remaining games, finishing the season 8-4 with a 45-23 victory over Virginia Tech in the Gator Bowl. Manning and the Vols started off the 1995 season with victories over East Carolina and Georgia, before heading off to Gainesville to play the Gators. Against Florida, he threw for 326 yards and 2 touchdowns, leading the Vols to a 30-21 halftime lead. However, the Gators outscored the Vols 41-7 in the second half, winning 62-37. This was the Vols' only loss of the season, as they won the remaining 8 regular season games, including a 41-14 win over Alabama and then defeated Ohio State in the Citrus Bowl. The Vols ended the season ranked 3rd and Manning came in 6th in Heisman Trophy voting. The Vols opened the 1996 season ranked 2nd behind Nebraska and one of the favorites to win the national championship. However, after winning the first 2 games against UNLV and UCLA, the Vols again lost to Florida 35-29, with Manning throwing 4 interceptions. After winning the next 4 games, the Vols were upset by Memphis, despite Manning passing for 296 yards. The Vols won the remainder of the games, including a 48-28 win in the Citrus Bowl over Northwestern, a game in which Manning passed for 408 yards and 4 touchdowns. He was named the game's MVP. Manning completed his degree in 3 years, a Bachelor of Arts in Speech Communication, and was projected to be the top overall pick in the NFL draft, but returned to Tennessee for his senior year. In his senior season, the Vols opened the season with victories against Texas Tech and UCLA, but from the 3rd time in his career, Manning fell to Florida 33-20. The Vols won the rest of the regular season games, finishing 10-1, and advanced to the SEC championship game against Auburn. Down 20-7, Manning led the Vols to a 30-29 victory, throwing for 4 touchdowns. He was named the game's MVP, but injured himself in the process. The 3rd-ranked Vols were matched up with 2nd-ranked Nebraska in the Orange Bowl. If Tennessee won and top-ranked Michigan lost to Washington State in the Rose Bowl, the Vols would win the national championship. However, the Vols' defense could not stop Nebraska's rushing attack, giving up over 400 rushing yards in a 42-17 loss. As a senior, Manning won numerous awards. He was a consensus first-team All-American, the Maxwell Award winner, the Davy O'Brien Award winner, the Johnny Unitas Award winner, and the Best College Player Aspire Award winner, among others. In 2005, Tennessee retired Manning's number. One of the streets leading to Neyland Stadium has been renamed Peyton Manning Pass. Manning also excelled academically and was elected to Phi Beta Kappa Society in 1997 and awarded the National Football Foundation National Scholar Athlete Award. In 1996, while attending the University of Tennessee, Manning was accused by female trainer Jamie Ann Knockright of exposing his buttocks during a foot examination. Manning said that he was just pulling a prank by mooning another athlete in the room as Knockright bent over to examine him. Knockright settled with the university for $300,000 for its alleged failure in 4 incidents, and resigned from the school. She had initially made a list of 33 complaints about the school.